In 1912, the world's grandest ship set sail, the Titanic. It was called the Unsinkable ship, but just 4 days later, it sank into the Atlantic, taking over 1,500 lives. We all know the tragedy, but today, we'll uncover the untold facts and hidden secrets about Titanic that most people don't know. This is not just a story about a ship, it's about human ambition, arrogance, and survival. The Titanic was a floating palace, 269 meters long, 46,000 tons heavy, with luxury suites that rivaled the world's best hotels. There was even a heated swimming pool, squash court, and a grand staircase that looked like something out of a royal palace. For the rich, it was heaven. For the poor immigrants in third class, it was hope for a new life in America. On April 14, 1912, the Titanic received 6 iceberg warnings from nearby ships. But Captain Edward Smith, confident in the ship's strength, kept going at nearly full speed. Some historians say if the Titanic had slowed down, the tragedy could have been avoided. Late that night at 11:40 p.m., a lookout spotted a giant iceberg. The ship turned, but too late. The iceberg scraped the Titanic's starboard side, tearing open 5 compartments. It was a fatal wound. The unsinkable ship was doomed. Within minutes, water rushed in. Panic spread, but the crew wasn't prepared. Lifeboat drills were never properly done. Here's the shocking truth. Titanic had lifeboats for only half the passengers. Even worse, many weren't filled completely. Some lifeboats left with just 20 people instead of 65. The rule was women and children first. But in the chaos, many men jumped in too. Some of the richest people in the world were on board. John Jacob Astor, Benjamin Guggenheim, and they went down with the ship. Astor reportedly told his young wife to get on a lifeboat, kissed her goodbye, and never came back. Among the survivors was Violet Jessop, a nurse who astonishingly also survived the sinking of Titanic's sister ships, the Olympic and the Britannic. She became known as Miss Unsinkable. Another story, a Japanese passenger named Masabumi Hosono made it onto a lifeboat. When he returned home, he was shamed in Japan for not going down with honor. At 2:20 a.m. April 15th, Titanic disappeared beneath the waves. 1,500 people died in freezing water. Only 705 survived. The tragedy shocked the world, leading to massive changes in maritime laws. Now every ship must have enough lifeboats, and regular safety drills are mandatory. The Titanic story is more than just a disaster. It's a reminder of human pride and the cost of ignoring warnings. Over 100 years later, its wreck still lies at the bottom of the Atlantic, slowly disappearing, but its lessons remain. What do you think? Was Titanic's sinking fate or human error? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable stories from history. This is TimeLens, exploring history through a new lens.